Hi there, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tides, and today we're going to be doing a rehousing for my brand new curly hair tarantula pet. So here you can see me, I am using some creatures soil that I purchased from my local pet shop. It's nice and dark. So I'm doing this here in my bathroom. I'm actually sitting and annotating this as I'm enjoying my wine. I was really excited. So this is... Oh, this is actually cocoa fiber, but it's interesting. It came in like a capsule form. I actually got it from an isopod, like colony starter kit, but I actually bought that from my local pet shop. Not specifically for isopods. You can see me smelling it there. I like the smell. But I bought it for um, just a temporary housing for one of my newer juvenile tarantulas. Um, I'll be making a video on that soon. That one is the Mexican fireleg tarantula, another um, highly recommended beginner tarantula species, just like the curly hair tarantula. So you can see I'm adding the cocoa fiber and the creature soil into this acrylic terrarium that I purchased on Amazon. I really like this one. It's a nice cube. It actually reminds me of the Nintendo GameCube from back in the day. So I'm shaking it to level the substrate. I'm adding a little more just in case the curly hair tarantula would like to burrow. And I'm glad I did, because this is going on, I want to say, at the time of this video editing, I am now 4 days into having this curly hair tarantula, and while they didn't burrow exactly, they did move a good chunk of the substrate around. And I'll show an update video. But yeah, I'm washing my hands here because I wanted to get the little bits of cocoa fiber off my hands. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and we are adding the fake plants. I'm brand new to the tarantula keeping hobby, at least at the time of this recording. So I don't have any bioactive setups. I don't have any lamps or like grow lamps, grow lights. So I'm using fake plants. And these rocks, I really love these rocks, by the way. These are my favorite rocks. These rocks are called Cereos. Sorry if I'm butchering it. Cereus stone. There's some basic cork bark that I have from leftover from my recent rehousing of my baby crested gecko. By the way, those fake plants that I showed earlier, I bought those at my local grocery store. It's called Fred Meyer here in the Pacific Northwest, specifically Washington State, and I really like the look of those fake plants. I think one of them was on clearance, actually. It came in a little like pot, like a clay pot. I got the idea from my local tarantula shop. So you can see there I was wiping down the the glass. I know it's not glass, but it's just easier to say it. The acrylic. And I am now sizing the cork bark. I really like that piece right there. I love the shape of that first piece. Looks like a little mountain peak. Little tiny mountain peak. So I was really inspired to make my own setup for my new tarantula. I was inspired by the local tarantula shop that I purchased my tarantulas from. I have, at the time of this recording, I have 4 now. As you can see, I settled upon that piece right there, just because I like the shape of it. It just, it looks like a little tiny mountain peak. I think I was blowing some of the substrate off there. Patting it down. Again, I just really love this shape. It's so simple. This cube shape, it just reminds me of the Nintendo GameCube. This right here is my absolute favorite fake plant decor that I was able to pick up. I just love it. So this curly hair tarantula that I have, I just think it looks so sophisticated with its little tiny, minute curly hairs, and I felt like this fake plant, this faux plant sounds better, right? This faux plant in particular really went well with the curly hair tarantula. It looked very sophisticated. Here I'm trying to figure out where to place it. Actually, originally I had cut up a much larger piece of that plastic plant that I was planning to use in this enclosure, this terrarium, but it was just too much. So I actually cut it in half, and I'm glad that I did, because it it gave more room for my tarantula, and just you know that old saying, a little goes a long way. It's exactly how I felt. Here I'm trying to find a way to make the cork bark stick up so I can make kind of like a cave, like a den for my curly hair tarantula. And then I'm bringing in the Seriu stone, Seriu rock. Just trying out the different shapes. I think I settled on this one right now that I'm holding. Yes, this is the one that I settled on. I really like the way the grooves are in the rock. Like the way they run down. Here I'm trying to prop up the cork bark against the Seriu stone, but as you'll find out later, I think I moved it a bit. I think I angled it the other way. See my giant veins on my hands that go up into my arms. My cousin is a nurse, and she loves my massive veins in my arms. A little off topic, but phlebotomists say the same thing whenever I get shots. Or whenever they need to draw blood, rather. I love the colors on that plant. It's just very, so fancy. I mean, it is a faux plant, fake plant, but it looks so fancy. And I'm really glad I paired it with my curly hair tarantula. So elegant, sophisticated. Here, you might not notice it, but I'm using that fenestration, if that's a word. I know it's a word with plants, but that little crack. Okay, here. The little fissure in that cereus stone, I'm using it to help prop up that faux plant. That little groove in the rock. And it actually works, because it goes, that groove, it goes all the way to the back of that cereus stone. So you can't tell here from the front so much, but it just works. It goes all the way to the back, so it helps me prop up that plant. And there I put in the lid of the enclosure because I wanted to make sure that the plant was not right smack up against the lid. I mean, not so much in a way that it would be a problem whenever I opened it and closed the lid, is what I'm trying to say. And now here, I like this little lavender sprig. Again, it's a faux plant, but I think it pairs well with the first plant that I put in there. Also very, very whimsical. It's very classy. It'll go well with the curly hair tarantula, I think. I don't have a name for this curly hair tarantula yet, by the way. Here I'm trying to figure out where to put that final plant piece. You can see I'm trying to stand it up, but I felt like laying it down on the ground to make it look like it was trailing looked a bit more natural. Like it was trampled on or was just trailing on the ground. It just looked more natural to me. And that little motion I did with my finger over there, that is where I'm going to put the water dish. I had ordered on Amazon, I believe it was like a set of 9 water dishes for juvenile tarantulas, but it ended up being, well, they ended up being a lot smaller than I had imagined them to be, so I ended up not using them, sorry to say. I ended up using a Gatorade lid, and I like it because it's black, so it's very minimal. You don't really notice it. It lets the surroundings of the enclosure make their own statement without the water dish itself, the Gatorade lid itself, being a distraction. Here I'm tearing up, I believe that's almond or magnolia leaves. I think it's almond leaves. Some dried almond leaves. And those also came with the isopod colony starting kit that I purchased from my local pet shop. Again, I didn't buy it for that. I already have an isopod colony that I'm trying to build up. I only purchased this isopod colony start kit because I really loved the dimensions of it, and it was very shallow and long, and I wanted to use that as my temporary housing for my other brand new tarantula, which was the Mexican fireleg. Here I'm giving you a view on all sides, all 4 sides of the cube. I think I give a view of the from above, like a bird's eye view later on, maybe. So the only view I don't give you is the bottom, of course. And look at that, isn't it? It's really cute. I really like it. I'm very proud of what I've done here. The only thing missing is the Gatorade cap. which serves as a water dish. And I add that much later. Oh, and yeah, here we go. There's my curly hair tarantula. At the time of this video, this was the first day? Yeah, this is the first day. And already rehomed. So fancy looking, I love it. Enjoy the view. So again, what's missing there is the little water dish, which is the black Gatorade cap. That's in the front corner over there on the right. But yeah, hope you liked this video. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for the view.